Well, hello, I'm Shonnie Alridge, your favorite real estate broker and appraiser in Atlanta, Georgia, and I hear that you're thinking of relocating to our beautiful state of Georgia. In that case, here are 10 things that you need to know before you move here. Let's go. First things first, Georgia is a non-judicial state, meaning if you neglect to pay your mortgage payment, you will be foreclosed on fairly quickly. So you want to make sure you understand that because not every state operates this way, but Georgia does. All right, next, Georgia has state taxes. So we pay federal taxes, right, to the IRS. Everyone understands that. But we also have state taxes, and I know that not every state does this. So when you're coming in from different states, you want to keep that in mind too, that we have Georgia state taxes as well as federal taxes. All right, so next we're talking about the major cities in Georgia. So Atlanta is the most popular city. When people talk about Georgia, they're talking about like Atlanta all the time, but Atlanta is not the only major city here. We have Savannah, we have Augusta, Columbus, and even Athens. Go Dogs. So when you're talking about moving to Georgia, you really want to narrow down like where in Georgia. And a lot of people choose cities based on their job, family, friends, and things like that. So just keep that in mind that although Atlanta is a large, major city in Georgia, it is not the only one. Yes, so in Atlanta, we have one of the largest international airports ever, the largest. And so it's called the Hartsfield Jackson International Airport. And so that's why we're so popular, I believe, because people are traveling, through our city, our state quite often because of their international travels. So that's one great thing about Georgia that you must know. You have access to an airport that can get you across the world. To know is that we are home to a lot of large companies. As a matter of fact, there are Fortune 500 companies and Fortune 1000 companies. So job opportunity is here. So let me give you a list of the companies that are headquartered in Georgia. We have Coca-Cola, Home Depot, UPS. We also have Pulte Group, as well as we have Equifax, Carter's, Beazer Homes, Floor and Decor. They're all here in the state of Georgia. So we do have bodies of water in Georgia. Lots of lakes. And so some of the popular ones would be like Lake Allatoona, Lake Sinclair, Lake Oconee, Lake Lanier. And so it's great to be able to have those different places to just have family fun, but also people live in those areas too. So you can live on the lake as well if you choose to. So yes, we do have bodies of water in Georgia. So that will not be an issue for you if you require having water nearby, okay? Georgia has 4 seasons. Yes, we really do. And sometimes our seasons get a little bit confused. And we always say like Georgia has bipolar weather, but still we have really, truly 4 seasons. We have a spring, summer, fall, and winter. So when you move to Georgia, you can enjoy our 4 seasons right along with us. Yes, so Georgia does experience natural disasters. Back in 2005, we took a hit from Hurricane Katrina. And in 2014, we actually took a hit from having a really bad winter storm that we were not prepared for. But now that we've experienced that, we are prepared for winter storms. And then in 1999, we had the largest evacuation because of Hurricane Floyd. So we do experience natural disasters. Our main natural disaster would be thunderstorms and some flooding there. So that's really what we experience most of the time. So it's important for you to know that as you're moving into our state. In Georgia, we have some very rich cities. Here's a list right here. So I put together a list of 10 rich cities. We call them affluent areas of town that you all can take into consideration when you're moving to Georgia. So this is really based on the income of the residents. But what I can tell you is that when you live in an area of town that's considered to be affluent, you are able to be afforded the opportunity to take advantage of great schools, really good infrastructure, great businesses and parks and hospitals and all that good stuff. So when you're moving to Georgia, keep those particular cities in mind. Yes, Atlanta is the most popular city in Georgia, but you also have these other cities that are outside of the city of Atlanta that can offer you a lifestyle that you require as well, okay? Luckily, Georgia has a lot of upscale eateries, fine dining at its best. And so here's a list of a few restaurants that you can go and just enjoy yourself with your family. Whether you're celebrating anniversaries or birthdays, you can go here and just experience fine dining at its best in Georgia. So you have Aria, you have the Optimist, you have the Oceanair, the Canoe, and Chops and Lobster Bar. These places are very cool. You'll see when you get there what I mean about just the experience of it all. You have valet parking and it's fine dining. You have options of, wine and champagne and things like that. So you can go to these places and you can be assured that you're going to have a great experience. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I had a great time recording it, and I realized, wow, this is great information for anyone wanting to move to Georgia. You really want to know what you're getting yourselves into, and I tell you right now, you will love the state in which I have been living in my whole entire life, born and raised, a Georgia peach. So go ahead and get your bags packed. Now listen, we got to talk about some things first, right? We got to make sure that we understand what you're wanting and that we're very clear and we can manage expectations. So go ahead and get in contact with me. My information is right here. You can call me, text me, email me. I will respond. You can also find me on Instagram and subscribe to my channel, like and share my videos. I would really appreciate it. What we do first is we consult. So we have a face-to-face Zoom meeting and we discuss what you all are needing. What is your family looking for? And we go ahead and create a strategy so we can execute and go ahead and get you under contract. Once you go under contract, it's full speed ahead to you getting those keys to your new home. I can't wait to work with you and your family and get you all in your new home here in Georgia. So we'll talk to you soon. Take care.